junkfoodtaster.com, episode 2561, and these are Kinder Surprise again, and this time the Looney Tunes edition. So I think it will be very awesome. And I've got 2 4-packs, and they guarantee 1 Looney Tune surprise, so there will be no disappointment. And yeah, here's like what we could got as a Black Duck and so on and so forth. Isn't it Speedy Gonzales? Okay, and this would be the other surprises. So let's straight unbox them. Okay, Kinder Surprise. Here's like the. So here comes the second one. Alright, let's have them. So here comes the first egg. That's it. It's a sort of... it's a teddy bear with a parachuting teddy bear. Let's put it together. So you put in this red windows onto this plastic stands. Here we go. And now it's getting completely strange. It's not a parachute. It's look at this. It's about somehow you put the window beneath the drawing, and then I don't get it. Alright, I think these windows are meant being half a mirror and half you can look through it. And then it's about that you can draw actually the character yourself, because you can see the mirrored image, which is sort of, I don't know whether how good you can see it on the recording. It's kind of wicked drawing something like this through these red windows, and yeah, and as you can see, I drew this what it came out here. Compare for your own. So I think the next surprise egg.
Next egg, please.
Alright, so here we go. Here comes the next egg. Yep. Okay, and it's yet again not a Looney Tunes thing. What is this all about? On paper. It's about Porsche, the car manufacturer. So this is actually kind of cool. Look at this, and the Porsche is driving. Yeah, this is awesome, isn't it? Back and forth. Here comes the Porsche, bam, in your face. And they are, I also can stickers. It's stickers. Yeah, I think it's stickers. What is this Porsche car doing? It's driving past you. Okay, and this guy. I thought the first concept was the best. I think this is somehow a little bit wasted. And here's like the fourth one. I think this must be the most expensive one. These are just different images, like image browsing. So I think this was kind of cool. And next one, please. Yep. So this is now Looney Tunes. I can tell by the color of the capsule. Alright. And I have to apologize. I'm not good in character names. And I think that also doesn't state the character name. This is Cat. So I know him. This is Bugs Bunny. So you may apologize. It's that black cat. Let's assemble it. So the cat seems to be bowling. He can roll on this wheel. And there's even some bowling targets. Yeah, sorry, vocabulary lag. And then you kind of like react a cartoonish situation. Alright, there's a chick somehow holding the pins, and in comes the cat. And yeah, and then you can roll it into the chick. Bam! Yep, I think kinda nice, kinda interesting. Yeah. Good. Next one. Alright. So this is an ordinary egg again. There you go. So this is a car, I think. Yeah, some sort of Formula car, Formula One. So yeah, let's put it together. Alright, front and back are connected. Here we go. And then this piece of the chassis comes in here. Alright, quite nice. And you also put up these stickers. Here we go. Yeah, putting stickers on is always annoying. Let's check out the next surprise egg here. Yeah. Like the old system, the German surprise eggs have a different aluminium foil, so here comes the next. And it's Looney Tunes again, and some... it's a pig, it's also very famous. I really have to apologize. I don't know the names. Yeah, my is always embarrassing when I do episodes like this. And he's like having a roller. He rolls on this skateboard. It's not a skateboard, but on this. Yeah. Can drive around and put its feet onto this nipple here. So, no. And here we go. I think this guy can drive as well. Roll around as well, a little bit. So, what do you think about this, Professor?
Kind of freaky, this Looney Tunes.
Yeah, but isn't it funny?
What's so funny? I'm funny.
Alright, and yeah, the next surprises I think will be not Looney Tunes related. Let's check them out. It's only if we are lucky. They promised like one, and if we are lucky we can get more than one. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what happens. So this is the ring again. So this is Natunes. This is animal tracks. So I've got today this little elk. I already have eaten elk soup. So you attach here. I can put it only on my ring finger. Actually a production fail. I got the sticker 2 times. So somebody else is like missing a sticker. Okay, and this comes in here. There's like a direction. I messed it up anyway. And I can take my sheet from the beginning and can start stamping. So this is a trace, and this little elk makes yeah, I was never... Where does it live, Professor?
In Scandinavia.
Okay, so yeah, this is what it looks like in Scandinavia if you're running around in the woods. There's these traces, and you know it's from the elk. Yeah. Okay, so the next surprise, I think. Yeah. So here we go, a car again. Okay, this art is like this prototype car with this, yeah, prototype. Like in my very first episode, I got this, I messed it up. And you can like some sort of charge this up, this plastic wing or whatever this is, bow. And then you can accelerate this car by pressing here, I think. Yeah. It's not that exciting. I had like, if you are interested, I got loads of Kinder Surprise unboxings. And I recognize that in the old days, the surprises were much better. Nowadays it got kind of crappy. But it's fine for today. Let's check out what the last egg has to offer. So another ring here, another Latoons ring and the elk again. So this was bad luck, kind of academic now. I won't put together the second ring. So yeah, I think overall, if you're big, if you're really super Looney Tunes nerd, you would get then here 3 characters out of the series, and you could like reenact the cartoon. I'm not quite sure whether this was in the cartoon, whether there was an episode where this pig was riding this roller, or whether there was this cat shooting the chicken with a bowling. You may report. And this is of course the best and collector's items on the forth. And what really is amazing, I've never seen this before, is this. Yeah, I'm liking it. Okay, so this is wicked. This prototype car is kind of standard, and this ink rings don't excite me too much. Yeah. So have you collected them? The Looney Tunes Kinder Surprise stuff? Then let me know. Otherwise, that was really the review. Thanks for watching. Performing now ist German Summary. Gut, das war jetzt Kinderüberraschungsei, und zwar die Looney Tunes. Und da gibt's, ja, ich muss zu meiner Schande sagen, ich weiß nicht, wie das alles heißt. Ich habe das hier gezogen. Die Katze, die das Küken weghaut beim Bowling. Und dann das Schweinchen auf seinem Roller. Das ist, glaube ich, Speedy Gonzales, das weiß ich. Und das ist Bugs Bunny. So, da endet mein Wissen über Looney Tunes. Und ja, es sind 2 Viererpacks, also 8 Eier logischerweise. Und die Dinger, die Figur, Looney Tunes Figur finde ich recht gut. Hochqualitativ auf alle Fälle. Und ja, das zweitbeste ist dann diese Porsche. Da gibt es dann solche, das kennt man ja von so alt, oldschool Stuff. Und dann kann man hier den Porsche. Ich meine, für Kinder, ich finde das ganz interessant, so mal zum Angucken. So. Und dann gab es hier diese komische Wand. Das ist irgendwie das Abgefahrenste. Da tut man irgendwie diese Wand aufbauen, und vor die Wand tut man dann irgendeine Zeichenvorlage legen. Nicht mal das hier. Und dann spiegelt sich das in der Wand, und gleichzeitig sieht man es auf der anderen Seite. Ich weiß nicht, ob man das auf der Aufnahme sieht. Und dann kann man quasi das Bild hinter der Wand nachmalen. Genau, dann habe ich hier noch Standardzeug gezogen. Hier diese Latoons Stempelkissen. Da stempelt man halt die Tierspuren. Und dann noch dieses Prototypenfahrzeug mit diesem Abschussmechanismus. Gut. Ja, das war die Folge. Ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen. Und mir ist aufgefallen, also was mich, das Ding stört mich so ein bisschen, und auch diese Latoons-Ringe. Also was mir aufgefallen ist, dass früher in den alten Kinderüberraschungseiern haben die sich irgendwie mehr ins Zeug gehauen. Und ja, vielleicht müssen die das alte mal wieder neu, ja, ich weiß nicht, ob die das dann technisch realisieren können, ist ja auch egal.
Bla 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 bla.
Ja, also der Professor wird schon langweilig.
Bis zum nächsten Mal.
Gut. So, das war die Folge. Danke fürs Zusehen.